Hi, this is Dr. Pam Van Arsdell, and it's great to be with you again today. Today, I want to share a new term with you, angiogenesis. The word angio means blood vessel, genesis means the beginning of, so angiogenesis is simply the beginning of new blood vessels or the new development of blood vessels. This term is important because in cancer, a very tiny cancerous tumor cannot grow and spread unless it has its own blood supply, its own network of blood vessels. It does this by sending signals to surrounding blood vessels to send it some sprouts, some blood vessels. So the surrounding blood vessels then send out some little shoots of blood vessels, and those smaller blood vessels create a network of vessels around the baby tumor. Once the small tumor has its own network of blood vessels, it's set to go with its own nourishment system to grow and spread. So it's very important to know this term, and it's very important to know anti-angiogenesis is the process by which this process is hindered. Anti means to go against something, of course. So there are a number of anti-angiogenic drugs that have been developed to interfere with this process, and we now know that there are a number of foods that have some anti-angiogenic effect. In fact, Dr. William Lee is probably the premier researcher on this topic. He wrote a book called Eat to Beat. He also has a website and a TED Talk. He lists in this book the different foods that have anti-angiogenic properties, and the recipe I'm going to share with you today includes one of those foods, the apple. Now, apples are good for us in general because they have fiber in them. I try to eat an apple every day, but Dr. Lee discovered that there are certain types of apples that are more anti-angiogenic than others, those being the Granny Smith and the Red Delicious. But today I'm using the Honeycrisp apple because that's my favorite and that's my husband's favorite to prepare this dish for you. This recipe was shared with me by my friend Nicole. It's very simple. It makes a great snack or a healthy dessert. You simply cut up the apple. So I've cored it, cut it into even slices. I actually used an apple slicer for this, so they would be uniform. And then you warm up some nut butter, and then you just drizzle the nut butter over the apple slices. And then I have some unsweetened shredded coconut. Just sprinkle that on the top. You could leave the coconut off if you're not a fan of coconut. And there you are. You have a healthy dessert or a delicious snack. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about angiogenesis, and I hope you've enjoyed learning about how to make a healthy apple snack or dessert.